loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Family, now welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. Today again, we're there with you. We usual Komon-Tok them. One of the Komon-Tok where they make rounds at the social media. It seems as if the All People's Congress they're already for seats with the government. We go look into that better one, and also Fitzgerald, one of strong APC stalwarts, himself put something way connected to them position. It seems as if the man then don't they tire, they don't hold on for a long time. It seems as if maybe the center cannot hold any longer. And also, they look at Abdul Kago, where Honorable Abdul Kago, where himself they come up with similar thing. What needs to be done before they go to Parliament? And wait again, we'll look at AYV. Then get small difference of correction from / I verify. I mean, they publish something where I verify fancy like not two, And ECOWAS President Bill be talk when one of the interview now ECOWAS with regards to the Niger intervention. What's in this mean? And we maybe look at some few videos of the make rounds on the social media if time permits we. So all this and more, and the most important part, the contribution, now the program, the comments always valuable. I mean, most probably we go open the lines for let people that add them and then voice them. They will say learn from them. This now so we build the community, we interact, we share ideas, so they learn from each other, they learn from one another. These are all part of the movement, so they push for strengthening with country. And we believe say the media are very powerful, and that make we take and serious, and we go do our own beats. And when I say play on our own beats, if you just join we this program we call on Komon-Tok because they talk the way they talk and I Komon-Tok there. And me the presenter all the time, me now Mr. Komon-Tok. Please consider for subscribe because yeah, what you they get here, perhaps it will hard for let you get them from the traditional media, and some people don't even regard this place as one-stop shop news for all important news. There, once you hire, yes, it might take you some long hours, 5 minutes, I mean 1 hour, 2 hours, sometimes that's what they spend. But at the end of the day, you don't get a lot, and you don't only learn from what you put, you learn from brilliant people there. They tell you, brilliant and smart minds there on Talking Point platform, where someone call, where someone write, you they really know so this person know what they talk. They learn a lot. I mean, the blessing is too much, where we for ignore. So you just can't join way and capture some of this blessing and learn more because now you they get perhaps. I mean, exclusive, interesting issues there. Everybody now engaging anyway. So join us. No wait. Join us. That's what I call subscribe button. Click on a free. And the notification bell. Once you click the notification bell, anytime you come online, we go send to you notification. Say yes, we are online. And so we family members, we community members, these are people that we actually deserve all praise and thanks because at least they don't help for share the platform. And always we know that they share. And Aisha Kesta say, Lord, just say waiting, not continue for share. So as always, we know they waste time, right? When they come just time, we can continue the show.
Talking Point platform for news everything our country alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit, TV.
All right, so now we jump go now the first The first item on the list, right? The first item on the list, Dr. Samura Kamara don't pull a statement. But what lead to this statement? I know say if you following at this platform, I know say we can analyze the Commonwealth Secretary General, when Patricia Scotland, a message to the Sierra Leonean political leaders, political actors. He remind them about their commitment on May 25th, when they go sign C and for uphold peace, unity, and protect the country in fragile peace. Now, not a secret. We all know what's in the going on the country, and it be pull a reminder. You say, "Hey, remember." So, in response to that, Dr. Samura Kamara writes this message. He said, "We note with appreciation the recent statement by the Commonwealth Secretary General, the retired Honorable Patricia Scotland, and welcome the opportunity to engage in a mediated dialogue as soon as possible for the good of all in Sierra Leone." Now, let's look at the keywords there. We'll not just read our left and so. Let's look at the keywords there. All right. Dr. Samura Kamara said, "This is an opportunity." You see, they all welcome the opportunity for engage in mediated dialogue as soon as possible. No timeline. You know, say with I'll give one more. No. Immediately, if it happen tomorrow, I say they're willing for sit down as possible for everybody in interest, for the entire country, not only APC, not only SLP, but for the entire country. I continue to say, "Grateful as always for the opportunity of the Commonwealth Secretary General in restoring our democracy, social justice, and national unity." Well, this word restoring our democracy, now that I don't understand within Dr. Samura Kamara the talk. Restoring our democracy. Don't look at the language. Don't look at the language. "Grateful as always for the support of the Commonwealth Secretary General in restoring our democracy." When they restore something when they don't take away, now that's the look at. If they restore something where maybe don't broken, if they restore something where get fault. Now a big word now the restoring. So from the lens of Dr. Samura Kamara, we democracy gets issue and then grateful, but it's as always. So it means not to the first time this Commonwealth the door. So they are grateful for restoring. So I don't know, the committee not take place it. Nothing has been addressed. And so what about waiting in the restore for now? Waiting in the restore. If perhaps after the statement, after the meeting and the dialogue, maybe say in restoring, I don't agree, settle, but in restoring, what do you mean? Well, Lord, we just left and so because it's in an English language, other people will get the understanding and interpretation how waiting itself talk. Social justice and national unity. These are very important, A lot of people on this platform and other places in the cry for waiting social justice. And then say now the bedrock of what's national unity. And I like where he joined there. You see, doubt this man, this not technocrats, the man administrator, the man where don't get wealth of experience and himself, of course, one of the smartest brain they will get in the country. Social justice and unity. Yeah, if there is justice, definitely you will get for count unity inside it. Because everybody feel safe, important, and that if there is any grievance, I guess I will take my case go, and my case will be judiciously addressed, and I will get my justice. So important. All right. So Fambu, let's push a little bit. Let we see what's in Fitzgerald talk. All right. This now Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara. All right. He writes here, um, he writes here, our All People's Congress party is dancing shoeless on the broken bottles. This is a lawyer, and as soon as I know, at one time, he don't head the Anti-Corruption Commission. And I know that, right? He don't head the within the Anti-Corruption Commission at the country. Listening what we use. Our All People's Congress party is dancing shoeless on a broken bottles. Now, la bringa le ufambule where they perhaps beyond that village may they understand. He said the APC they dance without barefoot, and not to only barefoot, bottle and then at the ground outside they dance. You imagine the pain. I don't know. For another talk about the young one there, but we all don't they mature then. You know, back then we be watch Indian films. If Indian films and I think will be films will be popular in the country. The early 2000 and 2001, 19, I think the 90s going, I mean, be very popular. There is a film called, I think, Cholet, I think not Cholet, Cholet. And I will correct me now, when I remember, and I will correct me in the comment section if I'm mistaken. The film titled Cholet, Emma Lily, nine of the Emma Lily did by the film, Damendra did by the film, Amitabh Bachchan did by the film, and also that guy again, Gaba Naina the Badman, and Gaba the force Emma Lily for dance shoeless. But before he danced, them book bottle everywhere. Now the Emma Lily there for the dance. Why they dance? Because then one Gaba asked for dance for make you able free a man. Then say they don't arrest Damendra. Damendra Naima with Emma Lily way party film, and they don't hold her. You see the pain. So I don't remind you, perhaps for let you understand what I mean and what an example explain, and for let you catch the picture. Say, and when they dance, when Emma Lily be the dance for that particular side, they see the blood and food, see the pain, they cry, but Gaba it be so determined for let down, but punish and no more. They feel the pain, but they dance. So when it comes to this saying, our All People's Congress party is dancing shoeless on the broken bottles. You go imagine the pain where APC they go through. See? The pain where APC they go through. All right, not go before. Priorities misplaced. You see the what? Like I say, this now a very senior lawyer. He know what he talk. He said priorities misplaced. That what them for be don't do, no not do, or what not important and they put before, or this one, then they take the weak points and put them on top, even though all the points are important, but this one are weak and this one weak. This one no need this one, you know. So priorities, what if of us do? Because you know, you got two things there why one lawyer understand. You get what they call wants, you get what they call need, right? Now, these are very important things. So you know go place want instead of need. Even though, for example, let me make it clear. We all, if you ask me right now what I want, I will tell you, so I want big mansion, I want big car, I want private jet, I mean, sometimes the list is endless. But I want something a day. But I need them for last survive. Now, need, let us say, for example, what you need, you cannot do, make this a priority for the day. You need for eat for the day. This now you need, now priority. You need for sleep. You get side, you need for guests outside, you call a roof over your head. This not need. You get the point. So if I place me, if misplaced priority they come, if me wants them, I go chase a dream with far-fetched. You get the point? Or far-fetched, where perhaps I can get her, instead of a push me need. I know say if I go get I will able to get me food now on this one. I just try for summarize a lot, just bring and let people understand. Waiting the time for misplaced priorities. Waiting for come first, it is second, third, last. Not to say the other points are not important too, but now misplaced priorities. So now that is self-explained. Ultimatums unenforceable. Right? Now, what it means so? APC don't give ultimatum. They don't give condition to the government say, to ECSL say, if we not do this, now this will do, now this action will take. So in the say this this thing we don't talk say we not go to parliament, we know they partake in any level of governance at the country. Unenforceable. How them go enforce this now? Yes. How them go enforce this? So the ultimatum, and he come back say indecisiveness and hopes shattered. See? Now it seems as if APC don't they lost faith in themselves. Because this not to me so that I make always with put them for along and see. And this now Twitter and now from Twitter we'll get to do screenshots and put them for now. He said, wait, look at the language. Indecisiveness that now people always shaky. This now he said, not to me say. APC shaky. No, not firm in their decision and hopes shattered. So all what the abopa, then thoughts or the supporters sympathy, it broke, it done. Not to me say it done. It come out. He said, most of us bury heads in the sand like the ostrich. Wow. Now simply it means say then the shape. Some of them they shape, then they put to the head. Like that, so that bird, that ostrich bird. We now bird what they can say the shame. We see people like the shame. He said most of them put to their head. Some big man they don't blunder sometimes. They don't go do one for the funny thing, they don't go catch you. All man they can watch you now. Now this man do so. Though they put you, I don't chap. I don't follow do this thing. He said most of them put to the head with shame. Because the ultimatum there, the position paper was too detailed. And I will tell you, it seems as if now make the president do this. I'll tell you, what the president do right now? So one of the family, I need for Shano, the views and low now. We see on Facebook and YouTube only 341. By then time I would don't get 700, I push one of the demands of APC for make them take part in any level of governance now for let President Bio Sakuda, the head of the police and the head of the army. Notice President Bio now he don't add more promotion to the head of the army. Last year that they for alone see, maybe now with all this lawyer they look at and say, then they pan big shame. Now. President Bio don't promote the head of the army. Labangu don't promote her. Now we just share out sooner. Now see. It's always important for we as a country. Family again for me a little bit. Now we look at this promotion with them give. Sometimes too much files. Fambule, my apologies. It would take me a longer than necessary for search for them, but trust me on this one. Now no say I know they talk without another evidence on this. So one of them key demand for them sack PK Lavaroon with President Bill don't promote am and no know the rank, add more promotion. So perhaps I don't see all this now say, okay, and President Bill say, okay, una wanna sack this man, eh? All right, well, they get more position. Are the promoter? Are the promoter now until I want this one? And I make if you see what the lawyer say demand of ultimatums unenforceable, indecisiveness and obsachat, and most of them right and a deeper big shame, according to a big shame. APC thinking needs urgent recalibration. A knee is on the neck of the APC. Fumble. Let's take this language. This now very, very, very strong languages than this man you saw. Like I can always say, if you just read and so you don't know the deep meaning of there, you can just ignore. But this is not an ordinary words. I'm telling you. Look at the word. It say the APC needs urgent thinking. Go back and revisit the decision and revisit the strategy, everything they need for do urgently. It said because a knee on the neck of the APC, so APC they die. That means whether like you can imagine now say somebody put your knee, now your neck. Now they if somebody not save you, you might lose your life. Not so. Somebody put you in neck, in knee. You say what's it? A knee is on the neck of the APC. Would I put the knee on the neck of APC? I don't know. Whether not the government, whether not ECSL, I don't know. Whether not the SSSF puts knee upon themselves, I don't know. But he say they need urgent rethink. You know, the thing is, I think now like a sort of advice for make them rethink, let them go back to the drawing board and do something different. If we go into those words again, get a lot of meaning. But this particular word don't tell you see APC are in what? Trouble. Not to me say APC are in trouble of dying, according to this. And this is a senior lawyer. Like I said, now a strong now you said beyond run for president. I know it said be vying for the flag bearer. So APC there is a knee on the neck, and some of them they find big shame because it seems as if the statements are what they asked for. Now the head of army where they want me to sack President Bill don't promote her. Yes. In contrast to the expectation of the APC, the head of the army, President Bill, don't promote him. He don't add more promotion in them. So not just forget about it. Simply, my message also say, guys, not just forget about it. It can't happen. Not just ignore this one. So then the shame now, APC they in a deep shame. Yes, APC say that they in a deep shame. It's most of them now they put their head at the sun and they put their head at the leg them and the need for we strategize back. But anyway, Lord, we forget about this one. This one don't do. Now, Lord Tapper, don't all, but Lord just tappers, Lord do. Lord, spend hours. But again, the clipper they can play for you will just summarize everything. Or tell you say APC. It seems as if they pray now for let peace come, and then they beg now. Not to me say, now I just do the genealogy for you. It seems as if waiting APC they pray for let peace come now. It seems as if APC they look for opportunity now for make the negotiation. Yeah, so it seems as if APC then they look for the opportunity now for let peace prevail. Why? Because some of their members, and as I tell you now, according to close sources around, in the next sitting, you will see most probably Paso, but according to me informant and information what I gather, more APC MPs will be sworn in on the next sitting of Parliament. And perhaps that make Dr. Samura Kamara himself want, you see the language we use, as soon as possible, he wants make Patricia's make peace for them because the center cannot hold anymore. The demands are unenforceable. The possibility for let them get within and ask for, it's gone. And, you know, the P and shame, and then they work shoeless on a broken bottle. Very strong word. Like I said, this is one they can play for you. So if you listen carefully, most of the demands they don't neutralize them. They don't neutralize them to a point that not just realistic and practical or thing the demands a way achievable. Anyway, now we come with Honorable Kambo.
Again?
The Ministry for Local Government and Community Affairs, they start swearing-in ceremony for local council chairpersons, councillors, and mayors. Them, we not going to foresee APC take part again, like in Parliament.
By the way, Nina engineer, Newton's third law of motion say an object continuing its state of rest or uniform motion until it is acted upon by some external force. So if we don't say we need to talk about that, SADP no care. Government say no, we know they talk. We know they approach you now. We know they negotiate. We know they do anything. What we want to do now, we do. You see, so you get for question the government than you question the opposition. So you get for ask the government, say, well, APC don't say this, now the problems then. On a need for approach them, on a need for talk to them, on a need for this. If that did not happen, then insistently, government is saying, no, we don't care, we proceed. So disregarding some resentment of a very huge number of Sierra Leoneans are also problem.
So, Honorable Agdo-Kagbo, in addressing all of the issue where APC gets, because of the June 24 election, just in case there is a need for look into on a concern, waiting for be the first approach in addressing on so many concerns they want don't cry out.
Now, we say we need for dialogue, we need for sit down at the table.
Waiting for be the first step, as in waiting first, then for begin address.
One, we for begin look into the processes and procedures. In fact, before ever we begin look into the processes and procedures of the elections, the need for release all APC supporters the way they arrest. The prisons they're not alone. The prisons they're not alone. Inundated with APC supporters then all over. So APC supporters in the prison, and they only arrest them as a result of the elections. So let them release all APC supporters then first. Secondly, then one day anyways, the party go put together something. Let me not come before the party. The party go put together. The party don't put together something where they go present. Let me not beat the gun. But like I say, there are more issues to these elections than waiting me and you they see at the moment. You go see them go attack on side and go attack with supporters then now put on pour acid for them. At the end of the day, you will see the acid power supporters so with them pour then in back the arrest, na in back the na sell.
Okay, thank you very much this morning.
Thank you too. If we just treat this lightly, the law forgets about elections now, Salon. Because now so it go to continue. Whether the committee is or nobody know the see, nobody will know it's in the get. You see? And
Honorable, let me look at
one day.
You earlier say una open up for negotiation, una not averse to dialogue. But somebody go say why APC not been go court way be easy for make court turn the results or give what in the APC want than going to dialogue. We said they no go turn results.
You say anything? Go again.
You earlier state say una not averse to negotiation or dialogue. Somebody go ask why the APC not been go court, who said they go make decision than engage in dialogue, who said they need to change anything or give what thing we expect.
Again, Musa, I don't state the press release from the party. Not to one and the party don't go court. Not to two and the party don't go court. You understand? The party don't approach the court on several occasions. And the outcome then clearly stated in the press release. Now, because the party don't lose confidence in the judicial system, and that is best communicated on the fact that the party refused for go courts. You see? So everybody should be worried and everybody should be asking a question, what is wrong? What's wrong? You see, if you get and read the press release, you will see how the party itemized most of the issues that were in the courts.
Now let we look at one of our members, them when Honorable Mohammed Bangura, now the acting leader of the opposition parliament. What in the APC makeup of Mohammed Bangura stands as against the party position?
Firstly, leadership of parliament. Now the party communicate to parliament. Not to parliament, they go fix you, say you're not acting, you're not this, you're not that. Now, waiting the party communicate to parliament. In writing, the Secretary General, now in the right to parliament, say so people, now they are the leadership of the party. Now that's don't they happen from where parliament name parliament. Now that's don't they happen. One day, a group of people not just go to parliament and say, me na acting leader, me na this, me na that. Now the party they communicate that to parliament. So if Mohammed Bangura they say he's an acting leader, then the party should be surprised because the party not ever sending him as acting leader.
Now look at in your position for going to parliament and represent in people as against the wish of the party.
No, listen. You see, people in the conflict to represent the people as against the wish of the party. Let's tell you, the pressure where the party gets from the grassroots will not be easy. Some of we are members of parliament, we reside in our constituencies. They know they pass where voters, they know they can inside on a compound and ask on us, say, hey, this thing where they don't do it, so look, hey, Paolo go waste to time, we'll go vote, and they're not come to vote, they're not this, that. Lord, we know if na agreement, APC don't make with SFPPO, Lord, we know if na sell game, na don't sell game, Lord, we know, so that we not go waste to time again. The people are worried because their votes were not accounted for. Even Mohammed Bangura we go na parliament so he talk and say SFPP not forget sit na Karina. He talk. He say he no know usa SFPP pull sit na Karina. He talk we una Ostam now stations. So he showed to a very large extent say himself not pleased with the result where they reach, and the result where they reach no reflect the true vote of the ordinary Sierra Leoneans. You see, so now issue this will be all for take very, very serious. All lovers of democracy for take this very, very serious. And all lovers of democracy for don't rally around ECSLC, but not for go against Section 92, 1 and 2. Now the Public Order Act, now the Public Elections Act, the tell you they collect the results there, now the polling stations. But for don't make the political party they see their scores. Let me tell you, the tell we get the by-election, now Koinadugu. When they display the result on the screen, now then we see them put 149 for SLPP instead of 49 for SLPP. So the one with the see clearly, then change from 49 to 149 in favor of SLPP. The one with the display. So talk less now of the one we will maybe see, the one who will not know waiting and the ad, the one who will not see waiting and the ad. And if now so we agree, say with elections for carry on a salon, they don't forget about going to elections. Let ECSL just announce. Let them not waste money. Let them just announce whether they want announced as president, whether they want announced as members of parliament. You see?
So,
it's not
so
ever
the
possible.
Ministry
It's
of
not ever possible.
Ministry
It's not
of
ever
Local
possible.
Government and Community Affairs, the local council chairpersons, and also for councillors, them, the APC party still maintain this stand not for take part in governance.
Well, yes, and then as I talk, Musa, after the elections, we still get hundreds of the supporters them within a prison. Yes, as I talk, we get hundreds of the supporters them within a prison, where they still arrest. We get hundreds of the supporters the way out of the elections, they are still incarcerated. As I talk, we get the supporters them where them burn their houses them during the course of the elections. They are displaced. As I talk, we get we supporters them also we not return at their homes them because then they afraid say that they hunt them, then they look for them. As I talk. And quite apart from that, we get issues with the elections of itself. You know, I sure say attention must be paid to all of those things. Waiting they create as a party now following on water down the democratic principles of the country. Tomorrow anybody will come, they pick chief commissioner, they pick the sets of commissions. Once they announce them, whatever they announce, now will be president. Whether they reflect the vote of the people, they not reflect the vote of the people, whether waiting they announce different from waiting people they vote, or waiting they announce not different from waiting people they vote. You see, in democracy, people then for able get the confidence for go into elections and know say the outcome of the elections will be reflective of the wish of the people. So as a political party like us, we still want CSL for be accountable for people that vote.
You don't mention plenty.
Well, basically, APC gets a legal team. And the legal team, now then they advise the party on steps then for take. Then result there where APC they begin publish. We may not collect them. None of them. As soon as the election ends, we may not collect them. But like I say, APC actions depend on the advice of the legal team.
It is so much evidence where you don't state say una get that the APC party for sure say according to you the election no be too clear. I mean according to you so many things the way not right. Why the APC not take all the evidence here in a court?
Again, me not feel say I for going to that because the party pulled a press release outside the party say they don't lost confidence in the judicial system. Outside the party, I like some of the cases the way they don't take na court and some of the consequences then we then will face as a political party. So that suffices for answering your question. The press release from the party and the fact that the party don't erode confidence in the judicial system, you know, that again for the worrisome for we all. Because when you read the TRC report, you know, it states say the way citizens then lost confidence in the judicial system is not good for democracy.
Honorable, we look at waiting at the way forward now because the concerns then don't they come up and different points then don't they come up. Waiting at the way forward now for make the APC MPs then take their seats in our parliament
the way forward. Now that some of the concerns the more we don't raise, therefore be thoroughly looked at. Because APC is a political party. APC only hope for get power through elections. So if APC lost the confidence, elections are not transparent. And not to APC concern no more. For say that my APC just want blow breeze na the air, or for say APC just want talk no more, or APC just want create problem no more. Not to APC concern no more. When you go to the British High Commission, then say to raise that concern. When you go to the American embassy, then say freeze that concern. When you go also to the Irish ambassador, then say freeze that concern. When you go to the Qatar Center, then say freeze that concern. When you go to the German embassy, then say freeze that concern. The French embassy, then say freeze that concern. APC say freeze that concern. So for the integrity of the electoral process, if you say the disaggregated data, if you indeed, then for don't pull up. Then for don't pull up. Because every other nation, they act, every other, like what we say, we need for protect the integrity of the country. And this now one of the ways that we can protect the integrity of the country. Like all this ala don't done. If the data then they by polling stations results then ECSM don't publish. Like so don't forget all about this ala. Like so we see on a parliament now safe. They take on SLPP by debate,
Let we look at one of
people are only. Let I tell you, by rights, we're not supposed for acts for this aggregated data. If not the polling, if not the tally center, they don't make we see all the polling station results them where they input na the system. We not follow even act. No election, no day na this country where they ask for polling stations results. You know why? Because when they go to the tally center, then they make everybody see waiting then at the tally center, waiting then they add, waiting then they collect. Everybody this year. But this time, they don't make nobody when an observer, nobody when a party agent, we then at the tally center for see the result the way they add. Now that makes TV with the action, let them pull the result there. They add, forget waiting and get so. Because not in secret. And elections, one of the backbone of any elections, that's transparency. Transparency. Then I want.
All right, so Fambul, when I don't get from Honorable Kago, he put some detailed explanation there. And one of the things where I just pick up now the fact that yesterday, some callers and collier, they make some serious contribution with regards to the way Parliament treats the behave, they treat we as a country, as people. Now, if waiting Honorable Abdul Kagbo talks so say now so Parliament do, well, this just the point to the fact that all of the allegations, all of the things that they regard our Parliament as being an ineffective I know I use harsh word anyway, and I make I want take me time, where the selfish, like just put things way simple, like not use harsh word. Because look, these are people who are responsible for make laws in the country, not so. Now they make laws there. If they would make the laws there and they broke the law, because according to Honorable Kagbo, he say according to the constitution and according to parliamentary standing, now the political party get right for nominate who that go be a leader of the political party, and they communicate to Uda to the Speaker of Parliament. But in this instance, Parliament upon itself made Mohamed Bangura an acting leader. Where contrary to waiting, I mean, some go say, okay, now acting in the act, but even as way they act, they don't contravene. Part of the world, what's it mean for they suffer today, that's alone. The only way they make the laws then, they respect the laws then. They can just say, do as I say, don't do as I do. Just like some religious people back them, rogue people and they preach. If una responsible for make laws at the country there, una for be the first people for afraid the law and obey the law and not for break the law. But it seems as if we get certain levels. I think a book called Animal Farm. Some of you don't read that by George Orwell. If I don't forget the author name, where it says some animals are all animals are equal. The book later will talk about the Russian Revolution back anyway. But I want to catch a line the number for that. Adding Twitter, they say so. And so all animals are equal. But some animals are more equal than others. Yes. In other words, we are all equal as human beings before the eyes of the law. But some people, they are more equal. So certain people can do things and get away with it, regardless of what you get for saying above, they got killed. Absolutely buff case. While if it's some person for somebody doing, he will the obvious, the full, what did they say, the full weight of the law will be rest upon that person day. We see the likes of for example, LAJ, the full force of the law, 9 years, the full, imagine all this na person where don't contribute in only little way in changing youth them, it creates impact. I know they condone anything, but look at the positive side where LAJ don't do in the country, promoting music. I mean, the number of music LAJ then contribute significantly. It help a lot of people. It campaign. It talk about Ebola. It talk about the COVID. You know, it play a get role, but the full law, the full strength of the law, then rest upon the 9 years in jail and if for pay money, even though the money would say na wait thief na 500,000 according to allegation. I don't know if not 500 old years or whatever millions. And people are ready for pay that money day. And people are ready for even the people already case at one time they say don't abandon the case. But yet still the law say no, the law will be implemented 9 good years. Yes. 9 good years. I mean, that day, don't get me wrong. Robbery, if not a genuine robbery, oh no, how they do the robbery, the person for face the law. But in the instance of a LJ, I'm not to interpret this. I just the court for tell you say the laws of the country, the law not for everybody. Even they say that we're all there under the law, rule of law, nobody's above the law. This is not fallacy. This is not just talk the normal. Not just talk. The reality is different from the talk. Some people when they commit crime, then they let them go. Some people when they commit the same crime, they get you full. I know they talk about Kamara in Ballon left now, and they talk about LG. Don't the parliamentarians, the way they make the law, they're inside the well of parliament because of politics, because purely these are politics, because they want gain recognition, then force 6 months for camp. So internationally, then go put like say then get opposition, because we even see the chief minister when they don't go veteran at parliament, it thank the house and it thank specifically, he said the opposition. And not say Mohamed Bang, he said the opposition, you understand? So you're the outside when they watch, you know, everything's fine. But the point I want to make here is, I mean, they say you get your devil, now you for make them afraid you devil, not so. You they make the law, now you for afraid, now you for afraid force the law. Let you not beat it, let the law not hold you, because you ought to know better. You ought to know better. So that's now one key side where I look at, say, parliamentarians saying they really contribute into what they happen at the country. And somebody they talk again on this same program, one smart person will be the caller. He said, if we parliament effective, we don't even need ACC because they do the oversight. Parliament so powerful that they can call the president, they can impeach the president. You can imagine the power they get. They can impeach. In other words, they can pull the president out of power if they're found guilty in crime where they are against the state. Yes, Parliament get that power there. But today the Parliament has been politicized. Everything about the politics, everything about the party, who they in power for protecting their interests. That's it. That's it. Nothing more and nothing less. And so now we come back to Honorable Kagbo, where he say, first and condition, they want to make sure say the government for release all sorry, all APC prisoners. That's now one. Secondly, then for make sure say they negotiate genuinely. But all this Just 1 minute.
Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
For talk back, you know, easy. All right. So, like, if you look at the statement of if you look at the statements of Dr. Samura Kamara and Joseph Fitzgerald, and look at Honorable Abdukago, it don't clear say APC, they look, then technically, they want the negotiation past the government now. They want the negotiation past the government now. All right. Okay. Now we move on to the next topic. If you just join we, this program na Komon-Tok. My name where me or the presenter, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Yeah, we discuss issues the way the traditional media the shame for cow or not get mind talk about, and then we talk about. Today we look at Dr. Samura Kamara, a statement where he released where say welcome any negotiation and as soon as possible, time not for waste. And Fitzgerald don't say APC seems as if they are dying. Somebody don't put knee at the neck. And we also look at the Honorable Kagbo in point, what needs to be done for make them sit down and go back in Parliament. So the next topic we look at now, they look at AYV. I know say a lot of people are on the discrediting these days, but this one just they add more to the problem of AYV. Do you not consider for subscribe if you're not the first time this and help us share. And as always, you will get a good time now if you just join you. All right, now we go to this developing story. Yes. All right, and this now Twitter. Now we go Twitter. Now we go see we are within BDD. All right, now go Twitter. Quick one. All right, so as soon as they see AYV be put this one. Now wait, let load. As soon as they see AYB puts this one, then say UK government is happy with President Bio's electoral reforms. Now, as soon as know the state's opening of Parliament, President Bio go announce a commission for do a reform about the electoral process, we will help for the next one will be more better than this one. So we see the UK foreign officer go visit the foreign minister, then gets a discussion. So now from that caption there, AYB takes say the UK government is happy with the president's electoral reforms, which is not true according to Sludge. So Sludge quickly pull this statement. What's in Sludge say? Let me just see if we will go the quick one. Sludge say, I think we don't see now. I think on the see on the screen, yeah. All right, okay. All right, let's go see what's in Sludge say. Slide go verify be, you know, say time don't the misinformation don't bokuna the country to a point that you know they know what's not true, and AYB they don't credit them for being a source of credible information back then until them being away. A lot of people and they doubt them, and we see them this yourself. Even one of the most renowned anchor when Samuel Wise Bangura video be they go around on social media where they say involved in money doubling of printing fake money, where the statements are just a try for cow let people understand that they be count a lot of questions, even though Sludge them president, he say he call Samuel Wise say in an investigation they do for 2 months now, where people are not buy down, you understand, because person of your caliber, we then can't see. And for make matter worse, AYV pull a statement on that, but the statement was not well, I would say, received by the public. And then she say weak. The statement was so weak that people look at and say, no, this is not clear for me. People are, we are no longer stupid. People are not so. Then they think, and they think. So AYV, I mean, whenever AYV published this, then say I verify say false. No, AYV reports that the UK government is happy with President Bill electoral reform is false. So AYV they continue for damaging repetition. Let I put something on the screen. Let us see the statement where AYV pull with regards to Samuel Wise Bangura. Maybe some of them don't say, maybe some of them not say it, but I don't do the genealogy for point out. Say it seems as if AYV they lost their credibility fast, because only a few days ago, then catch. I mean, we see one of the anchor. They cry say then go rubber, but later when another video surface, now that story, let's see by waiting them put. Like just because we'll not be counter it, because we don't say be all over social media, so we'll not be seeing it. But anyway, just not just a genealogy. Listen carefully. They say our attention has been drawn to a video circulating on social media involving one of our senior staff, Mr. Samuel Wise Bangura. We understand the concerns and questions raised by the public, and we are committed to maintaining the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. In line with the company's policy, we have established an independent committee to investigate the circumstance surrounding the video. AYV Empire holds itself to the highest ethical standards. We encourage the public to report any relevant information in relation to this issue. Now the website now they them put. So Fambul, I don't know, maybe some of who want to go school, better school. Lord just put on so. What do you understand by this letter? The reporters say, according to Sludge president, he said in they do an investigation on money laundering. Now that they then go get that video there. So why why AYV no pull a statement relating that yes, they acknowledge say one of the senior staff, Samuel Wise Bangura, has been covering this story underground reporter, because all them be big platform there, news outlet in the door. Then they send a senior reporter or any other reporter, then they go underground reporter. Yes, in the door, it happen. We're not so bad, but AYV not put on. In fact, AYV make the matter worse. They say anybody will get information relating to that, make it tell them. Anybody will get information relating to that, make it tell them. But by right, then for them put and say, yes, we are about this man in job. In fact, the management are say yes, if they cover the story in 2 months. So how can Samuel Wise Bangura they cover a story for 2 months where the management of AYV no? And because of the reputation of the AYV, it don't put a question mark. That make, say some institutions and now they now a keyword always you get for comport yourself, because once you do something, it's no longer about you, it's about the institution where you represent. Now they go after. That may always you get guiding principles, so you get a policy, no disclosure. I mean, it depends on the organization and the way they work with or the company. Because they know what they mean. It will stain or shatter or destroy an entire company if he puts them into disrepute. But this one, AY will be just shot themselves at the foot. Then just make the matter even worse. When them pull the statement, say they need anybody will get information. What people them they expect and for don't confirm say yes indeed. What in Samuel Weisbangu talk say they do undercover reporting for disclose or expose money doubling around at the city. That would be great. I mean, we just don't forget about this year. Not move on. Like I said, there is no attempt here for bring that gentleman, a fine gentleman in a petition into any disrepute. Not to that. I don't they make an example and like the first day now almost like are they on in defense, you know, understand the first day. We always we left room all the talk because we don't know. You know, go vouch for person, I go vouch for myself, but I not go vouch for the next man because we see how very hardworking that man be day. I mean, they bring news to people and he was just one of the exceptional people the way people that want a listener. I not sabi me, but they watching program the most of the time. And I know since they watch me program there because say what you mean, see I don't see the talking point platform. I mean, everybody the watcher, you know, or majority of people in the watcher. If you didn't have that news outlet, you go don't watch me. If you're not to every day say, but you go don't watch you 1 to 10, you go don't see me. So then sabi me. And I mean, then they watch me say they watch there, you understand? So I know they are for can take jab. I know they are for can reduce them. I know they are for no, absolutely not to that how they do it. It's not just good self by any competition. You make a company look bad, you make it say look good. No. And people that say they listen, you will make them hate yourself, do you understand? You know, and then not call an healthy competition, not to in fact, not to competition they do, you know, without they do a collective responsibility job, the more the merrier. No people and get correct information, and that no more what they do. So, but at least we're not go shy for talk the truth, regardless of the person we involved. We're not there for say because now this person, oh no, we're not for talk about that. No, everybody we involved, we know say now a person of interest to the public, definitely if he gets an issue, yeah, we'll definitely talking point of the shy for talk about that. I know that, you know. So that's the unfortunate issue will take place. Now, finally, the last part by the last aspect we will look at now the issue of the military now Niger. It seems as if they said don't agree for go into negotiation. You know, I can always say there is always a way, you know. What I can say, possible. Impossibility. If you just a lot other people and so fun and smart and pull and say the word how they spell impossibility now IMPOSSBILTY. So if you pull the IM, you get what possibility. Wow. Some people and they think they say the impossibility is simply mean in fact, some people even put possible. And say possible. Impossibility exists. So no situation not there. Even though we current impasse in the country, it's possible for resolve. If the people are the sincere and the genuine, the people don't ever sit down. Now, President Bola say now one of the leaders will be good talk about this school now Niger. So the interviewer, this will not be able to counter, but thank God today we don't get the clip now. Lord, listen what he said. Done from there now. Okay, open the line and read my text messages there. All right, Lord, listen.
Please tell us how the meeting went.
It was a good meeting.
Okay.
Yes.
The resolutions taken. What was your stance and how do you feel?
Well, it's public. I support the action that has been proposed by ECOWAS that we do not accept this coup to stand, this attempted coup, and that we make every effort to make sure that constitutional order returns to Niger.
Okay, sir. Now the position of some people has been that why is this different? Why is the position of ECOWAS on Niger so different as regards Mali, as regards other?
Well, if we had made mistakes in the past, we should try to correct it now. There is always a time to get started. I think it was a mistake not to have taken action previously, but now that we are together on this, we should take action to make sure that it does not continue.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, so Fambo, and I don't get President Bio in your own part of the argument, see, because ECOWAS not be take action na Mali, na Guinea, Burkina Faso, and not for continue like that. And this time around, then they take action. If they don't make mistake in the past, they need for correcting now. So Niger it stands. But it seems as if the threat seems to be working. The junta they don't signal seats. They want to talk with ECOWAS, ECOMOG, sorry, ECOWAS. Then therefore invite them when they can and Niamey, may they can see how they talk. But listen, wait a minute. You know, there is a term called buy time. In conflict resolution, buy time. When I say buy time, it means a lot. Let's have a book and done. You like you go use them for fool the person while you prepare yourself. You're not serious about what you mean, but this not the only thing this. In war, for example, when two people two groups in the fight, the one group don't say they don't they weaken us so much. In most cases, they call for ceasefire, or in most cases they call for a sit down and they find way for at least for me. But sometimes, generally, they don't want to sit down, but because they want buy time, the rebel them they do RUF them they do. When the government be done, they weaken them too much and they call for ceasefire. But within behind closed doors, then they go order more weapons. And once I don't get enough weapons, then go on the offensive back. It just sounds like, again, this same statement has been used by APCC. ECSA was buying time. So then they take them, carry them, go to their meeting, then say, oh, yeah, we're going to concern them. But for buy time, you understand? We genuinely address. So perhaps the juntas then they use this particular, they buy time. Because, I mean, 1 month, they can't go 1 month. Now, then maybe they're going to go Greece, say, okay, with the handover power after 3 months, after 6 months, we conduct. Guess what? Maybe another thing change. Another threat come, then say, okay, now it can possible say a strategy. Who knows? Who knows? But I just hope say then find a lasting solution to this. All right, Fambule, I think we'll go tap Naya for today. We'll carry on our text there, open the line, definitely. And Lord puts the line up in case you want help, we will learn more from you. Lord benefits from expertise, knowledge, correction, objection, anything we at least related to which we don't discuss, we are ready for now. This opportunity will maintain them. I know a lot of people and they call me and they're so happy and say now no more don't they make we get voice because on a program say now they blow mind, now they talk, they happen now na salon, na the traditional media, particularly the people over the salon. And you not get no radio station or TV station who will give that privilege for the talk you mind as how it be did. So them platform here people and so appreciate it. And so we go continue for do best. But make sure say owner self get. But we'll not open the line to family and not call it. We can always give the text at the priority. We go up first. The first, first come first serve. Not so they can say. We'll go up first. We'll take the first people that we comment, and from there now we can middle and we can at the last and open the line. All right, we'll take 5 from up and 5 middle and 5 down, and then we'll open the line. I think then they go up. This one they come up for Medso, where they say that will be nice for everyone. Up, God take control. All right, and this one they come up for Kelvin. We say welcome TPP Leon. God bless you, my brother. Stay connected. This one they come from Abdul Kamara. Welcome back, Mr. Komon-Tok. And this one they come up from Marcella. They say blessed evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. God bless you abundantly for your time. Great job. May God Almighty reward you mightily. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Aisha Kester, Mr. Komon-Tok, and the team, a successful team that feels appreciated and valued. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication. Thank you very much, Aisha. This one they come up for thank you so much, Mr. Komon-Tok, for bringing all these issues. Wonderful news for us. This one, Awa Kumba. Uh, Hello to you all and the wonderful platform. All right, now we can at the middle side of it. Now can at the middle side. Okay, now put the line now. While to the can at the middle side. Fumble at the line and the plus 4477 294 91732. Just in case, posting not the same clear. Plus 44. You can only get in a WhatsApp. Regular call, you can disturb with the WhatsApp. So decide for put it on WhatsApp, especially for people in don't salon. Let them go able call. We will be more cheaper for them. This one they come up from Mohammed Samura. Would they say my favorite platform talking points? You guys are doing great. Much love. All right, thank you very much. This one they come up from Mary J, where they say, may God continue to bless your hard work, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you very much. And again, this one they come up from Victor John. Say this election is a turning point in our nation's democracy. But yes, we the APC are paying the price of freedom. All right. This one they say what? How has that lawyer been paid? I don't know. Wait till the time for talk. I don't know. This one they come up from Abdul Jallo. What they say? JFK must learn how. All right. Okay. Yes, scholars. Okay. This is scholar. All right. I'll go back. This one they come up from JFK. Say JFK must learn how to write simple English for everyone to understand. Yeah, Abdul Jallo, this na lawyer, so you know we expect him for write just simple words there. And sometimes he had to put their simple words and in a simple language, but now make them can get compounded words away at least other people and will interpret for we. And okay, come on. All right, now we go down back. We'll come back. Now we go down back. This one, this one they come up from Baba Tunde Kyle. I hope you're okay now, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yesterday you were a bit tired, which I can understand, bro. Keep the good work, you guys. Much love from the far end of Kabbalah. Yeah, thank you very much, Baba Tunde Kyle. Yeah, exactly. Yesterday was that's right. But I'm okay now. I'm fine. I'm fine. Now, this one they come up from Tutu Nabi. What they say, my only concern with this government is the unlawful arresting and killing must stop. As for APC, it's over. They just have to get themselves ready for 2028. Um, this one they come up from Abu Sise, where they say Niger negotiating internal government and engage in ruling. Yeah, it could be a strategy. Yeah, it could be a strategy. Then they consolidate the power done. Then they say then go. President Bill just called the man for make interview and make salon people then see the video clip. Trust me. Well, me, I don't know. I not be there. Then just send them for me. So this one they come up from. This is Mother Bill third coup against the people of Sierra Leone. Now Bill is taking stance against the coup in Niger. All right, okay. Um, This one they come out from Abdul Kamara. I don't know that I see call in the kind today back. I think we'll get an issue with the line from there. Not that we know and pick the calls there. In a patient. I don't know. Pass again for restart the system again. All right. You want constitutional government in another man's country, and your country is unconstitutional. This person they say, nearly they say where they say where are mistake go AYV are they commode they quick because now SLP propaganda machine. This one they come up from Mary J. Say I do not watch AYV at all. This one I think this one there are more of AYV. Okay, I think the line don't connect now. No be chance to the callers there. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yes, I call from Freetown.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes plus.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. I enjoy your show. You really you show a balance. Political like the other media then. But what they go on so right now in this country, President Bill not gets any intention for handover power even 2028. We president don't do so many things and the only protection we get in office. President Bill knows say if he come out now office, they not go to sit down here, and international community go likely go after. The man know then here. So all this talk, we build the country. How comes we not all build the country for the past 60 years? APC can do the same thing. Who they want get and wait? They say, oh, Unaka build the country. Okay, President Bill, they do the same thing right now. Unaka build the country. It's just a facade. No, Unaka eats the money. Because they know say right now they will get problem. They already get problem with international community. So they know say him being a dictator where the one party states, or the Western nation go look at we as a dictatorship government and not will get in way. So they want for the continue for the getting money and they shape on with the other politician there. They might not get intention for life. So the stand way APC don't take so. If they're really serious about helping, about changing things in this country, a good stand that don't take so. It will be it set a president for the next government where they come. We're gonna say you know go just get your way. One day we people them not see a parliament that make a nomination. So okay, Mr. Komon-Tok who may be finance minister. But Mr. Komon-Tok don't do so many bad things. They don't give so much money. Where they go say no, we're not go agree. This man not go be finance minister in our country. People then protest. Or the parliament say we not they agree. And then they happen as alone.
No, Mr. Komon-Tok no they thief money. They are not make that example. Not make that example. They are make. Yeah, no, just find another name. Let me no, Mr. Komon-Tok no they dip and thief.
Yes.
Mr. X, Mr. Y, Mr. Pink, Mr. Red.
Mr. P. Thief money.
Thank you.
See, President Biodouam, or would they see again Ernest Koma Biodouam? People anyway are accused. They actually locked them Ademba Road for 2-3 weeks. They pull again, then they turn around and make them minister. Nobody no protest. The parliament, of course, they go approve anything where presidents want that are considered, and they happen. So this time a good stand. Me, I really appreciate what they do. I just wish they would stick to them plan, say, they're not going to go parliament or partake in any government until they do the right thing. I don't know what I get for say. Thank you for your program.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Yeah, Lord, take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yes, caller outside the call from. Yes, caller outside the call from. I call from America.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
video go do na Niger.
Alright, you get the platform. 2 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
When he go per meeting, he go per ECOWAS meeting, then go decide for take action against Niger. You dey following at this platform? You dey following at this platform?
Yes.
All right. Then if you don't know the picture anyway, I don't waste time again for explain to you. If you dey following at this platform, you go don't get the full picture. What you go do at Niger. All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Let's give another person chance. Seems as if this. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes. Would they get you? Would they get you low? I don't know. It's in the volume.
You get me?
Yeah, the volume looks low from your side.
Hello?
Yes.
First of all, something I want to say, I want to give kudos to President Bio because of the young people that he selects in cabinet. You get me? It's not, I know you talk about the president, but then young people and they may I believe see that we deliver for the country. You get me? Then first of all, the kudos and I want to give to them. Secondly, why when I need to contribute so long I able to talk to the parliamentary APC then they're able to see how they work together. They don't say una in the social media. I do not say for help out. I want to see to bring them two political parties together. But we can always be on the one side there. Just say that parliamentary say how they
No, you're unfortunate. No. Caller, first and foremost, la correct you from that point there. All right. We roll Naya not to political. We do roll Naya, especially talk and not generalize. Not say una. No, wait, please. Listen carefully. Listen. When you listen me program, you know say are they always the count information way relevant. I know they are me not a mediator. I don't the car with analyze for you. So it's up to them. Then they watch now. It's up to them. What you they call? Caller, no can put arguments now with me because it seems as if yes, call outside they call from.
They call from somewhere na Komon-Tok.
All right, you get the platform.
Na peaceful citizen. I just want to address to that caller we just call. Make a tell and say, do ya a big, just give me a minute, yeah? Miss President Bio, yes, Mr. said again kudos for the small or young parliamentaries the way he pick because he go able put them aside he wants them. So I they go and kudos for in pockets. The people the way he choose them because he able control them. Come on. Somebody they no one they get a 1,000. Some of them they and that way they no one they own $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. You go there now a place where it be say you then they pay you and they say 50,000, but I don't know how much they say. You feel say President Bio they go meet this man when they call Godfather. Make I just continue. Make I not waste my time. He go meet somebody who is very experienced. Go meet and say, give me so money, make so thing, sign so thing down there. He get for pick the small for the young one then. For let it fool the nation, make it go able get a young pocket. Make it continue for day and dictate for people there. That now one. Secondly, I don't want to make it put onto the social media, say, therefore talk to Samura. If you when they talk so, I don't wound you. I take a saw, you sick. You're not able to get they're not diagnose the sickness or let they heal the sickness where you get. How you go able well? What I mean, the people they're not simple question they ask them people that even the international committee, who you name the other people there now, they say just post the result by district. Then they fell for the. Why you when they talk so you not go on social media na salon or wherever you did. Then you tell the SLPP say, Una don't win the election. And you don't do a good job for call the small young one, then put them together. Well, now we just want you for that you post this result here. Make me say proud for this say yes, the election, yes, we SLPP will win. Simple. If they can't put talk to social media,
I'm telling you.
They go talk to Samura Kamara for let it come. They're not biased, and they talk what now the truth and they talk. When they talk the truth, if we are not talk, say we are not see the video it, we are go talk say they're biased. They are not biased. The gentleman is doing a very good job. He's doing a very good job. This is why we have the medias, because there's many things you guys cannot say. Even that AYV day, me I know they watch Boku platform them. To be honest with you, and they be honest with you, not to hypocrite. AYV na SLPP television. So they know they ever talk anything where you talk about SLPP when a good thing. They know they post that. They know they talk. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I've just been a bit upset.
It's okay. I understand. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you.
Never mind. Okay, never mind.
All right. This part of the, as always, some people then they listen but not they understand. So now we know Nandi. So man, they listen, they understand. So man, they read, they understand. I mean, that make we know they get angry. I'm glad that at least other callers then they respond. This one they come up from Lord. It takes some of our text. We'll just take a few more calls and we'll wrap up the program. Babatunde Kai will say the problem is APC should get radio station as well. In the USA, CNN is for the Democrats and Fox News is Republican radio station. AYV is purely SLPP. All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller. Who side they call from? Yes, who side they call from?
They call from Ireland.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Mr. Komon-Tok, now them caller, now them people they can come on social media for the tell people, for the tell us, for the talk say, do not want war in this country. We don't want let people not can create war now. We don't suffer. They talk like say we were the Babylon. Now we born now we made. Why do we the rebel war? That day we did. We didn't do that. Then support with it. Because we made the man called hiding place. That day we did so we come kaya. But the way they talk, and then they go talk the truth to the past or tell the past, say, "Don't do this. This way they do so. They know they born good picking. They know they do. And they kind of social media and they talk. Look at what they go blame you. Say you want to make because they want to politicize the platform. Look, Kutubu na Kutubu go talk say he regrets. I'm out to tell you get program we call Kutubu. Kutubu say he regrets and when they go talk to Anes. Kutubu
Yeah.
And that man they go blame Kutubu. And they go blame. He said he regrets when Kutubu go talk to Anes. He encourage that. Kutubu, peace off. This man we call so. He never go tell Kutubu, say Kutubu, no, not talk them to now we see you, now you they can't blame. Because they politicize everything at the country. This then they make the country they go backward. Everything. What do they try for do so? Now for politicize the platform. In the way that you forget what your job for work for the people genuinely, you balance one side. That's it, they give kudos. If the country does so, other country they go before. Tell them go on before, easy. Because they beat me every day. They can't talk about Kanye you. Why Kanye, when begin beat me? We are not doing nothing. And the law way they make it, they violate the law. They follow the law way they make. You ain't make that, they violate. When the other man violator, you see, you give kudos. When the other man they violator, you begin bitter. When you come on here, you say, no, for Kanye me. That is the government of the country. That platform, I would go and know say you platform, not politicize, AYB politicize, they know they talk them. Kutubi platform, they know they talk them. They come to you for telling you, me brother, it's hard in that country.
I get
Thank
your point. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll take another caller. Yes, call outside the call from.
Sorry, I just want to buttress on that video clip where that man taking the ECOWAS meeting. any side way President Diogo, it try for fool the lowest people, the lay people in the country, where they don't understand. Many people they don't understand. That video that any side way it go after the meeting, they go not to vote and they invite them because in the ECOWAS member, the country something because not to him. The country is the ECOWAS member and that make a good day. And after the meeting, they call them, let they interview them so that they were able to put that video, that clip there for the people of Sierra Leone for let them see. How long he go there on that? How long? Come on. He has to do something for the country. The people, not in they do it because of insect. Why una not see all them things and they una the SLPP people them, the supporters them, the sympathizers them. Let una get for tell and the truth. Una they can't put them by the poor man where they try for help. Let people they understand what they go at the country. And you know what? Some people then they get for cut them. I'm not saying the job because na fiti.
No, we want we get good guidelines now that make when somebody go offline or we put her offline. When you cross the line, or because discipline, we get for the discipline people, and definitely. Thank you for your contribution.
Because they take your time, they
Yeah.
don't pay you.
Thank you for your contribution.
Pay you. Thank you very much. I hope they don't carry me go Kabalao.
Never. I'm not gonna carry you go. All right, so Fambula, we're going to take 2 more calls and then we'll wrap up the program. We'll take this.
Hello.
Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, I'm Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from Europe.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Yes, thank you very much, my brother, for your good job. We really appreciate you. Now we get mine for Camblo mine, we get mine for talk, waiting the money win a salon, but we people in our salon not get that opportunity for do anything here. So I'm really sorry. I'm not thinking our country with it wrong. My own point where I just want to see, not another for talk plenty. The first 5 years, SLPP government now this same blame game they did until they fail the people and fail the country. And now they don't get the other time again. And they still lip and blame games. Waiting them for do for the country, waiting them for do for people, and they're not the one. They still lip and blame games, blame opposition, blame people, way people when they talk the truth, and they bash on them. So the country just sorry. I don't know whose government is. So Mr. Komon-Tok, now this one my for say this blame game not for go to the country, nowhere. If they're not focused, they think what they get for that country there. So thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right. Okay, Lori, this one they come up from Salon Club Barco. They say I knew it was going to end this way for EPC. All right. Yes. Call outside the call from. Who's side they call from?
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. I'm a concerned citizen. I call from Babylon.
All right, okay. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes, concerned citizen.
Yes, sir. Another man they call you and make problem with you. Naimi, they try for advice. And the kind of people are so omi DBN. Understand it? Where if they say, then the blood is inside and says, as long as you know SLPP, I like to say they go bad so they support. And this time go for left, how country go before. Me I not be APC, I not be SLPP. Me I'm neutral person. I dey be any people there, but I dey be any people there. I dey put far apart that kind of people there. If you not APC or SLPP, if you see something that go bad, as long as the APC they support, or as long as the party they support, this is not fine. It don't make a country go bien. But we don't come over, we don't can see now how people they live. Who serve that kind of that's all people live in a salon. No left them kind of there so there. If it's something to go bad, I like now you party. So come. Criticize your party. Understand that? What the country better now for we all. What the country unlucky now for we all back. People they suffer too much. They know they for east of the country. Other people are so more now they bring problem. You see? Something they go bad, or as long as you party the support. This is not fine. You see, it don't make sense. This is a real tribalism. Yeah, I'm make put aside. For now, we country go before. Yeah, I don't get long talk.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you for your contribution. I think that's not the last lucky caller for today's program. Now we just take 3 more texts, then we'll wrap up the program. All right, let's squeeze this one before we switch your phone off. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hey, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, who side they call from?
They call from Belgium.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Just one tell you, see, they follow your program, and I just want to appreciate your program where you can come up with, where they educate we Sierra Leoneans them. I believe we Sierra Leoneans will on the land now from all the things the way they count. Not only for can listen, but love it's like for they implicate them things they are. Now we work with them. Because some of we did at the West, but all the time we thinking, we memorizing it in our own country, because no place like home. No matter how long you spend here, you always go think for where you go in your country. Yeah, we come for conference, but if Nisa will come out, things not they go well there, you're not gonna be happy. Even if you don't count all your relatives in the West, you know will ever get that satisfaction where they get in your country. That love, that feeling where they get.
True.
Because sometimes they then at the West where they feel sick. They miss your country, the culture, the communication, the food, you know, but the one day where they at the country, at least them for work hard, we the Sierra Leoneans, them, more especially those in authority. But even common water, with how many rivers they will get in Salon? About 9 will be in the primary school, where they say the great scarces, the little scarces. All the rivers and they will never make use of that water. They know where to get pure water for drink. But, you know, my brother, like what I've been said the last time, where Bob Marley say, in the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. But we are in the abundance of rivers, in the abundance of mineral resources, everything we get, but yet still we suffer. Now we see, for example, Dubai, we say we Sierra Leoneans, they will go to them, they will go snap photo, they will post them. When Dubai come on, when they discover oil, the leaders, those in authority, they make use of that oil day. Look, Dubai, they not trying to boom so. But me, how many times Sierra Leone we don't discover diamonds? What would I achieve from that day? What we don't get this iron ore? Now, Lonsar, what would I achieve from that day? Almost nothing.
You get 20 seconds more.
For example, Belgium, who said they know they mine diamond, but when they work in Antwerp, they see diamonds there. So we Sierra Leoneans, them brother, those in authority, then get a very great work to do. Because if they come together, then work together, my brother, Sierra Leone will be a very great nation.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that was the last caller. We don't switch the phone off Fambule. We'll not go pick call again. We'll just probably take 3 texts and then we say goodbye to we all. I knew it was going to end this way for APC. The boycott of government participation was not properly addressed. Financially, who is going to pay the MPs for boycotting the regime? All right, so Fambule. This person, they say Mohammed Masari say, to be honest, APC are divided and they will dearly pay for deceiving the people. All right, as always, anything we get beginning, it gets an end. We're not used to this now where you get some, like I say, there are attempts, they don't make attempts for us this platform, in the sense, what I mean. for we take the government side entirely pro-government platform, and even before election, I mean, the one puts then begets sort of like get all the social media platform there. If they follow social media, you know, so that we are a lot of critical platform the way they expose government. So what in government we do back then? They make an association for all the platform there with the guys, like say the KF there, give them editorial. Yes, indeed, they all meeting with them, then give them phones and so man, then give them money. And I was called. I not take that nonsense day. I not take that nonsense day. I not take that nonsense day, you know. And I just try to tell us, you know, there is level to anything, you know. And some of we not to boast, but I mean, we not cancel we say for chicken change, mean integrity, value, you know. And I know the whole mark come on, you know. No amount of money they will give me who can just, I mean, I must you go. Why I just watch it, insult himself, and to the point. When I see they give the bobo them phone, then they give it. I mean, what's in up? I can send for your phone if you want phone. Not to boast, but I can able send for your phone. You know, I can able send for your phone. Yeah, I knew one I able send for your phone. So what he, I must, you know, it be insulting anyway. But the point is, there are all the platform there will be subjected, will be agreed for take that list. And will be the money they would then give them, and then phones and they all don't set smart, they all don't hot. In a sense, then they still broadcast to, then they still go to, but now pro-government. Because you don't sign, you don't get person behind your back. You see, you don't get person behind your back with the money, you don't get boss now, they will actually on top period. A wrong. I mean, if all man turn one side in a democracy, it's dangerous for the government itself. This now one let government get this. If all the platforms say, then they pro-government in itself is not good for government. Because would I go criticize? Would I go be critical of the government? Would I go advise government? Would I go point out it? Because it's like everybody they afraid now. Everybody they afraid something little and naturally get forget. Just like our one caller talk now. I see. It's good when we talk about that. It's good that young people in the kind side government, but and also a lot of people now listen. Dr. Idris Lahai, where he talk. A lot of now listener from we had from other social media. The reason why I not put her again, I see a lot of people that are watching from the other side. And besides, I don't want another problem with Dr. Lahai, you know, Idris Lahai, but the end part of the message was it was too outrageous, you know, the way they aggress, you know. They see anger, you know, the cost, you know. I mean, so like that one day, I just look at well, a lot of people that don't watch and don't, so you need know the end. I hope because most of the talk the way we talk, they make sense. A smart man, you know. I hope if we just don't tell around in the most without having for put emotion in there and anger. And because some people and even they argue say not only because President Biono get a job ministerial position make it go out because instead they confirm say I mean these are guys now they all they now the economics movements all the stuff then they so but the point I'm making if you listen and I know a lot of when I listen is say just like when I call the reason why make President Bio gets this kind of team now because he go able to control them. If you get critical mindset as cabinet minister, then go the challenger, you know, certain thing then where you will feel uncomfortable. But a caller talk now, see, some of them they with no disrespect, but some don't ever see $5,000. Bulk one. I mean, not so what you don't earn. Bulk one, $5,000. No, all on it. $10,000. Most of them would, you know, that bulk $10,000. You know, all on it. No. You know, all it. So you can imagine somebody know all them money they just like what I call at the time for talk. You can get in charge of manning a ministry or an entity where they control millions of dollars or millions of dollars they can inside it. You understand? And you get for look to your boss He always try for pleasing boss. And I just want to be practical and honest in this. It might this it, not the sido can't talk boku, but for say I must have the and we said, oh, do you understand? But now by level, me like $10,000 now money where I don't hold for myself, like it don't become a salary for me, you understand? So not to new something, you understand? I don't they involve in projects then way. I mean it personal anyway. I just want to make an example to be honest, in the sense that 10,000 not a big thing for me again. But $1 million now big money for me. $100,000 now big money for me. Yes, because I don't get I know all I ate bulk in terms of salary. Like I don't say what I don't get, I not saying how they talk to like for say 1 month door or waiting in something 2 days, 2 months, 3 months, $100,000. I don't say yearly or me business or whatever. No, like 1 million, not just put on 1 million. I know all I ate. So imagine and go put you, particularly people without integrity and credibility, in charge of 500 million, $500 million. You always try for please your boss because you never see that opportunity in your life. You don't ever see them. So, like I said, like sometimes can be personal because necessary because when you didn't inside that they talk, you just get for try for be objective, try for do in power they try for do best. If they count, some people are still not satisfied. You still need for blow the trumpet of your master. But you know your master, me not to me master. Now you they pay me, nobody they pay me. Just like I wanna know. I'm doing this for free. Absolutely free. That's how I often will serve then country. Everybody will live at the West. No, you keep some man they do 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Yes, 3 jobs. If I choose to take any job part of my main job, I can get up to 10 times of waiting until YouTube. And it's so funny, self watching YouTube. So I don't even want to look at myself because some people when they see the views and they say 7,000 people they watch you, 10,000 people they watch you. If you calculate, I go look at and say, now, but come on, this then guy they make here. It's false. Because of that, they someone able understand, they call you, ask you. A lot of people don't come on social media. A lot of people ain't come. But the intention of people ain't come, now for can make money. Some man in 3 months, 6 months, they don't want to go. Because there's no money, you can't. Not only, I repeat, not only if you didn't a salon, and for let you get them kind of views here, yes, something that if you YouTube send for $300, $400, that big money in a salon, not so. I'm just here for be up putting a tell and big money for you in a salon because of the salary scale. But I'm not no, I think now see a network and few bloggers and few channel then on YouTube they get them views out they get 8,000, 10,000. But when you live a part of them world there, I mean YouTube not going to send for you $300, you take and send them money of 400, you know. When you look at the software where they buy every month, they pay for different software there. They pay for editing software there. They pay for thumbnail software there. You look at the cost and look at you. But like I said, this is never about money. No means if money come, we no go take her. Now I'm not saying that at the point that they make. I don't say I sacrifice some of who they would. And for we, from the bottom of the heart, well, we know they see me heart, but God they see me heart. And God know the day I take upon myself for study, do and for country and for humanity, the people there. God was the witness, and I believe say that make no matter what, it keep me going on. The viewers there, the views that what they get here, they translate to funds, to money. Indeed, if indeed we viewers there, now aboard them be there all over. The views YouTube they pay you more money because you get some bloggers the way they live them but then at them country are abroad where they get their channel and then they get views like we said they make more money, they make huge amounts of money. Why? Because the quality of the viewers, the quality of the people and the earning power. Then the targets, they always now business. They want to know they can put adverts now business and they do. They look for returns. Then look say they can put adverts now your channel. Then pay YouTube for give them traffic, and that car fee for converted into lead, into customer, then set make money, and next time they will come put. But yeah, past the annual day abroad that they can click on something or whatever, something someone they buy, what. I mean, like YouTube, I don't have time for talk about, but more than 50% of reviewers are from Sierra Leone, less than $1, the earning power. Whether they go put adverts there. So all you want to way attend for camp because they see views, they do the same thing. They all run away. Many platforms will start platform upon platform everywhere. This getting platform is scattered all over. You will go. So man, intention now for can make the money. Look at us say, this guy they get 10,000 views, 15,000 views, 5,000 views. It must make money. This guy they make money. Then when they try 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, they run. So this is it. There's no money here, and if we aren't cheap ourselves, if we don't say, I need to make money, not so. But governments don't call now, or they don't use person say they want to give me some. Anyhow, I just take I put myself down, sell you integrity for Cocoa Ben, But we stood firm because we want to give voice to now. Now, I always do the same and say the platform and I get them. Because if we take money, they close this side. Technically, another put them here for long at the call. When I comment, we know they read them because we're critical of the government. We know they read them because I'm afraid. I don't take pussy money. I know how I go salute them, go hold me. I don't take pussy money. Yeah. So man say take the money like it's no money, a government money. No. My opinion is different from that. I want the sleep peace of mind. I don't get nothing for worry, no need for attack. If I go salon, for example, you go hold me, where I not take your money, I not do that just because of me work what they do for bringing the truth. Well, now they up to you. My conscience clear, say I do them for me people, and God will set me free. But if I don't take your money, though I not do what you want, I go na salon. If you go hold me, my conscience not clear because we get an agreement. You don't send money for me. Not so? You don't send money for me. You don't send for me. I don't eat your money, and I not do the job where you ask me for. So always you get to think. You get to think. Anything you do, you get to engage your brain force. But anyway, this is Sierra Leone. We'll not give up. We'll continue for Epon and I, because we feel say we all get responsibility as a country, as individual, as people, and none of we stand firm on. All right, so tomorrow again. Obviously, if we get something interesting, we come back. We can tell you now. Until then, I want to use the opportunity to tell all you want to don't call plenty thank you. You want to enable call plenty thank you. Text us then turn up plenty thank you. Not all my text we will read, but your text might have changed somebody's life or educate somebody. So not look at it as if I no reader, value. No, value all of my text say, the value. Just a time. Definitely not permit me for to do all that. All right, so now bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow. By God in power.
Oh yeah, Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah, Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
With Talking Points platform, you can dive into thought-provoking discussions, connect with like-minded individuals, and broaden your horizons. Be among the first to know the latest happenings in Sierra Leone. Join us today, subscribe, on YouTube, TPP Leone. Like our page, on Facebook, at Talking Points platform. It's your voice, you are in control. We believe in you. Subscribe now. Like our page. We love you.
You must listen very carefully to your enemies, because sometimes they tell you the truth that you do not want to hear but need to hear. Sometimes you are surrounded by a coterie of people who pretend to be your friends, but they are not. They are friends of the office that you hold and the things and the doors that you can open for them. That requires discernment. That requires detachment. That requires focus. That requires selflessness. That requires intellectual firepower and spiritual contentment. Easier said than done. You know, power, it is said, corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. But I remember the great Tanzanian President Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere used to say that when you are called upon to serve, remember that you are not necessarily the best, but you've been given the honor and privilege of serving. That is why we call you honorable. That is why sometimes we even call you excellency, not because you are excellent yourself, but we expect you to do excellent things. If you surround yourself with the wrong people who will continue to worship you, very soon you get used to being worshipped, then you become a demigod and you become hostile to truth and you become attracted to flattery. The strength of character is very important, and power does not change people. Power reveals who you truly are or truly are. I've interacted with individuals even across this continent, men and women who mean well and they serve well. I was telling a friend of mine who is a senior politician in Kenya that one of the greatest hallmarks of a servant leader is that when he or she receives a letter from a citizen, he or she acknowledges the letter. And I've dealt with many African heads of state, and to their credit, quite a number of them, they will cause the letter to be acknowledged. In Kenya, which is my country, you write to leaders, they never respond. Never. Because there is arrogance, which is tragic. So what must one do when one gets into public office? Humility must never abandon you. I've had the opportunity myself of serving in public spaces in this country on 3 different occasions. And in my view, have never changed. I've always realized that power is temporal and that you only do your bit and leave. As William Shakespeare once said, all the world is but a stage. We have our comings and goings. If you remember that, you'll remember to always have humility as your shadow. Most African politicians, I'm very reluctant to use the word leaders when I make reference to most African politicians. They occupy positions of leadership, but they are not leaders, most of them. First of all, the intention with which they enter into leadership is the problem. They seek office because they love power and privilege and opportunity that it provides to them. They want to become wealthy, and the easiest and shortest avenue to wealth in Africa today is public office. With the minimum effort, you become a multi-millionaire. They go there in order to be worshipped, and they go there not to do the right thing. And once they have been in office, they do so many wrong things that it becomes dangerous for them to leave office. So their continued occupation of office is also to ensure that they enjoy immunity that comes with office. But when you are a good leader who does the right thing, you do not fear to leave office because nothing has changed. And I've seen leaders of that ilk in this part of the continent. And there are quite a number of sprinkling of leaders who have left office and are doing great things. Joaquim Chissano in Mozambique, Ifikepunye Pohamba in Botswana, people like my good friend Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, Ali Hassan Mwinyi in Tanzania, Benjamin William Mkapa, Joaquim Chissano, as I've said, of Mozambique. These are people who have left office and nothing is happening to them because they are men and women of integrity. John Mahama of Ghana. There are quite a number of them now across the continent who do not fear being out of office, and they are doing great things once they leave office. But there are others who will never leave office because the day they leave office,